We're standing alongside the Napier Railton, a very famous, prestigious English racing car from the 30s. It belongs to Brooklands Museum Trust down at the museum at Weybridge in Surrey. And the three people here in white overalls are the Napier team. I'm the project leader, and my son and another colleague look after the car for the museum and demonstrate it wherever the museum wanted.
And it holds a few records, doesn't it, this car?
Yes, it holds over 40 land speed records of one sort or another. It holds the outer circuit lap record of 143.44 miles per hour, which was done in October 1935. And it's never been bettered because come 1939 the racing stopped and the track was virtually destroyed so that they could make aeroplanes and fly them in and out of the site. The other record that it holds is they took it to the salt flats at Bonneville in the States, and they went for a 24-hour record. There was a team of 4 of them and a support crew, and they ended up with a 24 average speed of 150.6 miles per hour, and that was in 1936.
My goodness.
And that's a fantastic...
that must have been amazing at that time.
It was indeed, yes. So the tyres weren't all that good as they are today, and the car needed refuelling and a new driver fairly frequently, so the pit crew worked extremely hard for them to achieve that record. That has been bettered, but it still stands for the Napier Railton, and even today the Le Mans people don't do much better than 150 miles in their 24 hours.
That's brilliant. So it still goes quite fast, doesn't it, having seen it go up the hill today?
Yes, we limit because it's an elderly car, an engine, it's 80 years old, we limit the engine speed now to 1800 RPM, and in the right conditions, in top gear at 1800 RPM, it's doing 110 mile an hour or thereabouts, which is a bit scary in somebody else.
80-year-olds couldn't go that fast.
No.
No, it's beautiful, beautiful car. I saw you had to push it earlier. What's all that all about?
It's a push start. It doesn't have a self-starter, and so to get it to go, we have to have 4 strong persons at the back, and they push. And when I think the speed's going quite right, I shout right, and I drop the clutch, and 9 times out of 10 it bursts into life. And I don't know whether you saw today, one of our pushers fell over.
So it just suddenly goes.
That's it. It just shoots away.
That's it. You're away.
Yeah. My team warn anybody who volunteers to push to beware when I shout right, the car's going to disappear from out of their hands.
Disappear from view like a rocket. Oh, it's fantastic. It must be lovely looking after an old lady like this.
It is indeed. It's a privilege and a pleasure to do so, and we get a great deal of enjoyment. Sometimes you have to do these things when you think you're soon to be doing something else, but at the end of the day, what can be better than looking after a car like this?
And see him working after all that time.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
That's right. And it's been a gorgeous day here. We've been threatening with rain now and then, but fortunately we've done our 2 runs in the dry, which was a worrying factor because it's only got rear wheel brakes, and if they're not over efficient, and if the track's wet all the braking force on the back, it tends to skid, and that was a concern.
Yes,
but it's
not ideal.
No, but we've done it.
2 good rides.
My son did it this morning, and I did it this afternoon.
Here we come. Give a wave, everyone, please. It's really, really good to see this fantastic